I don't know if you guys, if you heard all of that, but it's 7:01, so at 7 o'clock everyone comes out and cheers for first line responders. So I like sat down to start filming this video, and then I heard everyone get up with their pants. I was like, I gotta go. So you might hear a couple. Oh, I love it so much. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Megan and I am a new entrepreneur, and I love sharing my journey in business, building confidence, and finally going after my dream life. So one of the things that I've been pushing past a little bit is my need for perfectionism. So even right now, I haven't washed my hair today, my nails are chipped. These are all things that I would normally feel like I could never sit down and film, but I'm going to do it anyways, because if I'm going to share my life with you guys, then you're gonna know that sometimes my nails are chipped or whatever. So this is just like one of the many things that I feel like I've been pushing through and learning about myself recently. So in my last video, I was working on my brand new online course, which I'm like this close to being finished. It's been a lot, and it's just been a really incredible and eye-opening experience. And so last night I was up until like 5 a.m. working on it, and clearly I didn't learn anything from my last vlog. But what I'm gonna take out of that is the positive. And the positive is that I have found something that I just love so much that I'll work until 5 a.m. What? It's really brought a lot of things to light for me, and I kind of wanted to share some of those things. I've set out in other times in my life to do things that I thought were meant for me. So things like school or trying to pursue makeup and that kind of thing. And even with both of those things, I loved my program that I took. I loved makeup and I still love makeup. But what I didn't understand was that it's more than what you're actually doing in a day-to-day. It's like the lifestyle and the overall picture. So one thing I recognized very early on in my career, but really didn't utilize as a power and creating the life that I wanted, is that I value time over pretty much anything else. I would much rather make probably significantly less money and have control over my time. Just because you like something doesn't mean that it's what you're meant to do. And that was a really difficult hurdle for me to get across, because I loved makeup and I loved beauty, and so it just, in my mind, it made sense to me that those were the things that I was supposed to do with my life. So it was really difficult when people would book makeup appointments and I had no interest in doing them. Like, it just would give me anxiety to see that on the calendar and to see that coming up. And I'm like, that can't be right, you know? But then I would always hear these people that are like, you're never gonna love what you do. You're never gonna love every part of what you do, which is right. But when I see that someone's booked a consult with me, I get this like wave of excitement, and I go on TikTok live and have these conversations with people and give people advice, and I get this like high, you know what I mean? And so I do think that you can love something and have it still not be the thing that you're supposed to do. We're allowed to just love things. But I think the biggest takeaway from this is that I've created this business and I've created this life by pursuing my passions. And it was through pursuing makeup that I was able to learn everything that I've learned about social media and make those connections and understand how to market myself and how to help other people market themselves. What I'm realizing is like all of these quotes and all of these things that were always meaningful to me, they just took on like a different level of meaning now. So things, for example, like the quote, feel the fear and do it anyways. That's something that I've heard and been inspired by for like years, but I've never felt it and lived it in the same way that I have now. So my last video is like the perfect example, where I set out to make this course and do this really cool thing, and then instantly I just question myself and doubt myself, and all of the fear comes in, but I'm learning to just push through and like keep going anyways. I still feel that way. I still feel like no one might buy my course, and maybe they won't, but I know that there's still value in everything that I've learned in creating it. The other one that's really been resonating with me is lean in and the path will appear. And I can just see that in so many aspects of my life and business. I don't know how to make an online course, but I did. I had no idea how to get an online booking system where people can just book calls with me on my website, but I did. I didn't know how to build a website, but I did. You know what I mean? Like, there's just all of these crazy things that I've just figured out by starting. And I just feel like that was the biggest piece that I've been missing for my whole freaking life. It's really changing the way that I feel about myself, because I think so much of my life I've felt like I'm not where I want to be because I'm lazy and I'm not worth it and I'm not smart enough and I'm not capable of creating something big for myself. And for the first time in my life, like I get it, and I'm gonna get like emotional. Like I get it and I see it and I understand how I've been limiting myself. It's like a little difficult now to be 32 and just finally prioritizing my YouTube channel that I've wanted to start since I was 19. You know what I mean? I hope I'm able to put this into some sort of like consumable piece of content because I'm just like really amped up right now. If you did like this video, I would love if you give it a thumbs up. And if you really, really liked it, I would love if you subscribe and join the family. I'm now officially on track for my weekly videos, so you can expect to see me next week with a new video for you. I think this one will be on TikTok. It'll be my 1 month on TikTok and gaining 9,000 followers on TikTok in 1 month. Insane. So I just really want to review all of the things that I've learned and my experiences so far. So stay tuned for that. Subscribe if that sounds interesting to you, and I will see you next week. Bye guys.